1. Could you tell me what you do for a living?
I work in the Foreign Trade Department. I'm in sales. It is my job to bring foreign investors to the city to open up a business here.
2. What are your responsibilities at work?
I have to develop a strategy for bringing foreign investment to Beijing. I work together with other departments to basically sell and promote Beijing as a good place to start a business.
3. What is the most interesting part of your work?
The most interesting part of my work is meeting people from other countries. To me, people are very interesting, and I am keen on learning the customs and cultures of other countries.
4. Is there anything you don't like about your job?
The pay is one thing that I don't like about my job. My boss is another thing that I don't like about my job. The distance to the office is the last thing that I don't like about my job.
5. Is your job very important to you?
My job is very important to me. If I didn't have my job, I wouldn't be sitting here in front of you, applying for a chance to go overseas.
6. Would you like to change your job?
I don't want to get stuck at this job that I am working at now. I am still young, so I want to learn as much as I can, and then I plan on starting my own business.
7. Do you often get together with your colleagues, workmates, after work?
I do get together with my colleagues after work as much as I can. When I get together with them, we can shoot the breeze and have a few beers. I really look forward to getting together with them and count on it to make my week.
Children. Cue card. Describe a child you know. You should say how you know him or her, what he or she likes to do, what kind of person he, she is, and explain how you feel about this child.
I would like to tell you about my niece, Mao Mao, who is 7 years old. I stay with her and her family every national holiday, and she is always so delighted to see me. I helped to take care of her after she was born, so I feel very close to her, and we have a good relationship. We like to ride bikes together through our small city and often fly kites. Before going to sleep at night, she always asks me to tell her a story and sing her some songs. I love this child very much because she is always so happy, and I can't help but feel happy too when I'm with her. Although she goes to school now and has to study very hard, she still doesn't worry about life and is very optimistic. Some people think that children are happy only because they are naive. Spending time with Mao Mao has helped me to see that I can have a positive attitude towards my life and be happy even though I am no longer a child and have many responsibilities. Mao Mao trusts her parents to take care of her, so she doesn't have to worry. I should trust that things will work out right also. That way I can be like her, cheerful and happy all the time.
Part 3. Children, Education and Play. 1. How do you think children benefit from playing with toys?
I think it's very important that children have toys to play with to help stimulate a good imagination. Of course, it's very important to give them the right toys. Toy weapons can have an adverse effect on children and might encourage them to be more violent when they grow older. Different toys can help their coordination, abilities, artistic skills, and even inspire them musically. I believe that toys can be very beneficial for children if presented in the correct way and supervised well.
2. What do you think about children playing electronic games?
Electronic games have become a must-have for many of today's children. The games can be very exciting and are highly entertaining. Unfortunately, if children spend most of their time sitting in front of a computer or TV playing games, then they rarely develop good communication skills or learn how to interact with others in real life. I enjoyed playing computer games when I was young, but if there's not a good balance, then it's not good. If I had a child, I would allow him a specific amount of time to play computer games and encourage him, her, to spend more time outdoors playing sports with other people his age. That way he will have good health and also learn how to communicate and interact with his peers.
3. What do you think are the differences between homeschooling and studying in school?
I think there is a very big difference. Homeschooling is more personalized and focused on the individual student's needs, whereas personal attention is not available in public schools due to there being many other students. Studying at home gives the student freedom to go faster in those subjects that he enjoys and to learn more about topics that interest him. Also, studying at home provides the opportunity to get more practical knowledge and experience that you cannot get from school.
4. Why do you think learning theoretical material is emphasized more than learning practical skills?
Learning theoretical material can help you to develop practical skills. I personally feel that there needs to be a balance between theoretical material, or in other words, knowledge from textbooks, and having hands-on experience and developing more practical skills. Both are needed, and both are important. Right now, the education system is geared to passing exams, so theoretical material is emphasized and taught in classes to help the students get high marks on their exams. Unfortunately, most of this information is not very useful in finding a good job.
5. Do you think the education system in China should be reformed?
Yes, I do think that changes need to happen. The focus of today's education system is on passing exams, but when students graduate from high school or university, they find that the knowledge they gained in school cannot help them get a good job. I suggest that the courses and subjects studied in school be practical as well as informative. Personally speaking, experience is the best teacher, and I think that if the students can get hands-on experience in addition to studying from textbooks, it will give them a more well-rounded education.
6. Who usually disciplines children in Chinese families, the mother or the father?
It all depends on the family. Often it's the father figure who gives the most discipline to the child. However, fathers now are busier with their careers and are often not at home, so the mother is left with the job of disciplining their child. Every child needs good, healthy discipline in order to have a good character. Fathers have this job by nature, though I think it's important that the mother and father work together to have a united discipline standard for their child, so that he/she can feel loved and protected.
7. Do you think it's a good idea for children to aim to be a professional athlete?
No, I think it's a waste of a person's energy and talents. But so long as athletics is promoted by the media, children will want to be sports stars. It's not a bad job compared to many, but most who try it will not succeed. It takes a special kind of person to succeed in athletics.
Describe a child you know. You should say how you know him or her, what he or she likes to do, what kind of person he, she is, and explain how you feel about this child. 1. How do you think children benefit from playing with toys? 2. What do you think about children playing electronic games? 3. What do you think are the differences between homeschooling and studying in school? 4. Why do you think learning theoretical material is emphasized more than learning practical skills? 5. Do you think the education system in China should be reformed? 6. Who usually disciplines children in Chinese families, the mother or the father? 7. Do you think it's a good idea for children to aim to be a professional athlete?